and welcome to day 5 of Shelter in Place with me, Danielle Bernack, with daniellebernack.com and Love Yourself from Survive to Thrive, that lady on the internet who says she loves you. And today I come with a heavy heart. I'm struggling today, I'll confess. But it's not because of the pandemic today. There's more going on in the world than the pandemic. It is very intense and it is very overwhelming and it's very in our face on the news, in our email, everywhere. It's everywhere. But there's a lot of things going on in the world that don't have anything to do with it. And we know this, but we have that stuff in our face. But today I'm reminded because I have some emotional trauma that I'm dealing with today because of something that happened. And I can't go into detail because it's not mine to share, but I'm struggling today. And I want to come and share with you 3 things you can do if you're struggling today. And especially if it's not due to the pandemic. Maybe you're struggling with a sickness, or maybe you're struggling with finances, or maybe you are struggling with trauma from your past, or as a child, or you've been through an ugly divorce or something that has just ripping you apart inside. And I want to give you 3 things that can help you. One is meditation. And I started this like 2-3 years ago, and it's nothing real fancy. Some people have a problem with me using that term because they think I'm going all woohoo out there or something. But all I do is I put my phone on airplane mode, and I have a timer for 3 minutes, and I sit quiet with my eyes closed, intentionally relaxing, breathing, and listening to the tick of my clock. I focus on the tick-tock of my clock, and it really calms your whole body, and then you can deal with things better. The second thing is grief work. Grief work is something we can do. It's something we do intentional to take the pain out of us and put it somewhere else. Something that people are doing here in Michigan, having to do with the pandemic, is they're having kids, doing it for kids and with kids. They're painting their windows, or they're painting their sidewalks, and they're putting artwork up in the window. And it's called Rainbows Over Michigan. And I'm going to be doing my window today. Windows today. I want to do a bunch of them. They did stained glass or something like that. But it's something to take the emotion from inside of you and you get it out and you put it somewhere so it's tangible. You could journal. You could, I don't know, there's a lot of different things, and my books have things that can help you with that. I also have articles on my website. You could go and do searches on my website if you're interested in more on that. And then the third thing is I want to suggest you get this book, my book, Because You Matter. How to Take Ownership of Your Life So You Can Really Live. And that's because this will help you. In here are stories of people who lost their house to a fire, who lost their best friend to a carjacking, to someone who was never supposed to be able to walk, who now they hold down a job and do public speaking, someone who overcame cancer, someone who overcame a mold disease, someone who almost died having babies. And I mean, but they took ownership of that pain. They felt it, they worked through it, and now they're thriving. I mean, doesn't mean they don't have trouble still. One of them, she just went through more trauma the last 2 weeks, but she's owning it. And that's what we have to do. We can't dismiss it. We can't stuff it. We can't say, oh, there's a pandemic going on. What I'm feeling doesn't matter. It's no big deal. Don't do that. Trauma is personal, and your trauma matters. No matter what it is, I don't care what it is. If it's disrupting your life, it matters, and you need to deal with it, or it will deal with you. So get my book. It is on 13% off on Amazon right now. It's only $14.72. I wrote it down. So also, that's a paperback you can get for that. Kindle's also available on there, but if you keep listening till I'm done here, I have a special gift for you. The Audible is not up on Audible yet, but I do have audio coming. You can get it on Google Books and Nook and a bunch of other ones, but Amazon hasn't finished putting it up on Audible yet, but anyways, so 1, meditation, quiet meditation, just sit and quiet your body, and you need to deal with your feelings, don't stuff them. Grief work, do something on purpose to get the pain out of your body and out into the world so it doesn't make you sick, because trauma can make you sick if you don't deal with it. And we need to take care of our immune systems while this pandemic is going on. And then the third thing is get a copy of my book on Amazon, at Barnes & Noble. You can get it at Barnes & Noble too. You can go in the store, you can go online, you can get it all over the place. And since you stayed here till the end of this video here, if you will email me, if you want a free copy of the EPUB file of this book, email me at Danny at DanielleBurnock.com and tell me where you saw this video and put in there, because I matter. That's the code, and I will give you a free EPUB copy of my book. Email me, Danny at DanielleBurnock.com, say where you saw this video, and because I matter. And so until tomorrow, I love you. I will be fine, because I'm going to process my trauma, because that's what we need to do so that we don't just survive, we can thrive on the other side. I love you. See you tomorrow.